I just am, you know.
Just not turning it. Spin.
Just spins.
Go faster. Do you turn it super high?
I go down beneath and I come out.
Great.
I didn't print out what he's doing though, so probably.
You're practicing the crazy.
Okay, so I think you should grab yourself up here. There was Cantor Ross used to start things with Well, I don't know if we even we're going to be enough people to do all. Well, we'll definitely do Kiddush. How'd you like the week off from me? Was it good?
Yes.
Nora, do you want to help at all? You want to come up and do it? Well, anytime you feel like it.
Remember, your parents will drive you into the ground.
So, first of all, just to begin to get into the mood of Shabbat, of ending a week, ending the week, giving yourself a day of a beautiful day, a day of being, and as I often say, think about what you want to make out of this day. What are you going to do with this day? The parsha this week is Truma, which is about God says, "Build me a sanctuary, and I will dwell in the midst of you." And I've been listening to all these commentaries, and some say that why is it that we have to build it? Wouldn't you think God would, God is everywhere, so why shouldn't it just say, I'm going to be with you all the time? But it's this idea that we have to create it so that the divine can come into it, however you want to understand the divine. Divine could just be that heavenly sigh that we have at the end of the week. So I want to encourage you to breathe, and as we begin on page 10. And anything you...
Do you have to encourage people to breathe?
Well, I have to remind them to breathe. I have to be reminded to
die
breathe.
if they don't breathe.
Yeah, but if you just go, then it's not, comfortable. Do you know this one?
You start.
Yedi nefesh avarachaman mishoch avdach el ritzonach yarutz avdach kemo ayal. Did I say page 10? Yishtabeh mul hadarach ki erav lo yedidutach minofetzu bechol ta'am hador nahem zi do the next one, page 12. Okay, page 12. I'm sorry, page 13. Shiru Ladonai, Shir Chadash, Shiru Ladonai, Kol Haaretz, Shiru Ladonai, Baruch Shemo, Basru Miyom Le'yom Yeshuato, Safru V'goyim Kevodo, V'chol Ha'amim Yiliotav, Ki Gadol Adonai, Umelal Me'od, Norahu, Al Kol Elohim, Ay, Ki Kol Elohei Ha'amim Elilim, Adonai Shemaim Asa, Od V'Hadar Lefanav, Oz V'Tiferet B'Mikdasho, Havu Ladonai Mishpachot Ha'amim, Havu Ladonai Kavod Va'oz, Havu Ladonai Kevod Shemo, Zeru Mincha, Uvo L'Chatzrotav, Ay, Yishtachavu Ladonai, V'Hadrat Kodesh, Ilu Mipanav Kol Haaretz, Imru V'Goyim Adonai Malach, Avtikon Tevel Ha'atimot, Yadinamim V'Mesharim, Yismachu Hashemayim V'Tagel Haaretz, Yiram Hayam Umelo, Ya'alo Sadai V'chol Asher Bo, Ay, Azirandenu Kol Hatzeyar Lifnei Adonai Kiva Lishpot Haaretz, Yishpot Tevel V'Tzedek, Ve'amim Ve'emunato, Yallai, Lalai, Lai, Yallalai, Lai, Yadai, Dai, Dai, Ai, Dai, Lai, Lai, Ai, Dai, Lai, Lai, Ai, Dai, 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 Ai, Yallai, Lalai, Lai, Yanai, Nanai, Nai, Yanai, Nai, Nai, Yanai, Nanai, Ai, Lalai, Lai, Yallai, Lalai, Lai, Alai, Lalai, Lai, Yallalai, Dai, 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 Ai, Nai, Yanai, 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 Alai, Lalai, Lai, Yallalai, Lai, Yai, Nai, 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 Yai, Lai, 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 Yai, Lai, 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 Yai, Lai, Lai, Lai.
Why are we lying?
Because we're tired, so we're lying.
But I want to be truthful.
Okay, so turn to page 15. Adonai malach tegel haaretz, yismachu ihim ravim, anan varafel svivav, tzedek u'mishpat nachon kiso. And then we read this in English or in Hebrew under our breaths, however we want to do it. Harim kadonai, kadona. Sinura shomer nefeshot chasidav miyad rashaim yatzilem or zaru ala tzadik. You know this, don't you? Ule yishrele simcha, page 16. Or zaru ala tzadik, ule yishrele simcha, simachu tzadikim b'Adonai. And now we'll turn to page 19, though. Where are you going to sing? Because I think you know this Ramamu, right? You'll know it when you get there. Page 19. Oh. Okay. Adonai malach yirzu amim yoshev kruvim tanu taretz Adonai b'tzion gadol ramhu kol ha'amim Adonai reigns, nations tremble. A sovereign strength lies in its love and in the love of justice. Adonai Elohim otam Benokim al Elohim. Page 23 lines before the end. Ramamu Adonai Eloheinu v'hishachavu b'har kodsho. Ramamu Adonai Eloheinu v'hishachavu b'har kodsho. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu Ramamu. Ki Kadosh Adonai Eloheinu Ramamu. Ya la la, ya la la, ya da da da, ya da la la la, ya na 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 na. Ya la la, ya la la, ya la la la, ya da la la la, ya la 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 la, ya. Ay da da, ya la 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 la, da da, ya. Yai, yai, la, 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 la. I think over the week we'll practice the lies and the dies. You have the Hebrew down pat.
But I want to live.
You want to live, and you don't want to lie. You could ooh. You could moo. We'll come up with another word. Page 21, I invite you to rise. Mizmor leDavid, havu l'Adonai b'ne'elim, havu l'Adonai kavod va'oz, havu l'Adonai kavod shemo, yishtachavu l'Adonai b'hadrat kodesh, kol Adonai al hamayim, el hakavod hirim, Adonai, Adonai, amayim rabim, kol Adonai ba'koach, kol Adonai be'hadar, kol Adonai shover arazim, vayishaver Adonai et arzei havanon, vayarkedem kemo egel Levanon v'Sirion, kemo, kemo, kemo ben re'emim, kol Adonai chotzev lavodesh, kol Adonai yachil midbar, yachil Adonai midbar kadesh, kol Adonai yechol elayalot, vayachasov ya'arot, uvehechalo, kulo omer kavod, kulo, kulo, kulo omer kavod, Adonai lama bu yashav, vayeshev Adonai melech leolam, Adonai oz li'amo yitain, Adonai yivarech et amo v'shalom. Feel free to be seated as we turn to page 22, and this is really just it's just a meditation in Nigun, and presumably it said that if you take all the letters in this meditation another wonderful midrash. It says if you take the letters from the beginning of the Torah to the very end of the Torah, that is also the name of God. So it's not just those 4 letters. Page 23, Lakadodi, we're bringing in Shabbat. What'd you do? Which is your favorite melody to this? Lakadodi likrat kala, Nene Shabbat nikawanka. Lakadodi likrat kala, Nene Shabbat nekabela, Shamor v'zachor b'dibur echad hishmianu, El hamiuchad Adonai echad, U'shemo echad l'shem u'letiferet ve'letila, Lechadodi likrat kala, Nene Shabbat nekabela, Likrat Shabbat lechuvenelcha ki makor ha'beracha merosh mikedem nesucha sof ma'aseh b'machshavat chila lechadodi likrat kala Penei Shabbat nekabela Mikdash melech ir melucha kumitzi'im Mitoch afecha rav lach shevet Yemek habacha v'hu yachamol alayich chemla lechadodi likrat kala Penei Shabbat nekabela Hitna ari me'afar kumi livshi bigdei Tifartecha mi al yad ben yishai Beit alach mi korva el nafshi Nafshi ge'ala lechadodi likrat kala Penei Shabbat nekabela Hitoreri kiva orech Kumi ori uri Shir daberi kevod Adonai Alayich nigla lechadodi
likrat kala, Penei Shabbat nekabela,
Lo tevoshi v'lo tikami Matish tochachi umatemi bach Yechesu aniyei ami v'nivneta Ir al tila
likrat kala, Penei Shabbat nekabela,
V'hayu minus mol tifrotzi v'et Adonai ta'aritzi al yarish ben partzi v'nismecha v'nagila lechatoti likrakala penei Shabbat nikabela. Will you open the door? Boi v'shalom ateret ba'ala gam b'simcha u'v'tzola tochemune am segula boi kala lechkatoti. Perfect. Ikrat kahala penei Shabbat nikabela lechkatoti likrat kahala penei Shabbat nikabela. Did you see her? Did she come in? You almost tripped her. Oh, that would be bad. Well, feel free to be seated.
Bye.
Oh, really?
Not real.
Oh, okay, good, because I'd be very lonely, because you sound great. I think so. You want to take a vote? Want me to ask people? Does he sound great?
They just want to get the treats in the service, so.
No, because I don't have any treats.
What about the ones outside?
Gone.
What about next time?
Next time. But these same people might not be here next time. Oh, yes, they will, because they're here for your bar mitzvah, which is next week. Page 27. Mizmor, 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 shir, shir leyom ha-shabbat. Mizmor, 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 shir, shir leyom ha-shabbat. Tov, 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 lehodot, tov, tov, lehodot, ladonai, ulzamer, l'shimcha, l'shimcha elyon. Tov, 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 lehodot, tov, tov, lehodot, ladonai, ulzamer, l'shimcha, l'shimcha elyon. Do you want to read in English? No? It is good to thank you, Adonai, and to sing your name most high, to proclaim your love at daybreak, your faithfulness each night. Finger the lute, pluck the harp, let the sound of the lyre rise up. You gladdened me with your deeds, Adonai, and I shall sing of your handiwork. How wonderful are your works, Adonai, how subtle your designs. The arrogant do not understand. The fool does not comprehend this, that the wicked flourish like grass, and every evildoer blossoms only to be destroyed forever. But you, Adonai, are exalted for all time. Surely your enemies, Adonai, surely your enemies will perish. All who commit evil will be scattered. As a wild bull raises up its horn, you raised my head high, anointed it with... I always wonder how you could say that in, like, our years. Because that image is just kind of crazy for us, right? As a wild bull raises up its horn,
We're the tool of the story.
What?
We're the tool.
We're the tool, the bull. I mean, we're the...
No. Adonai's the bull, we're its horns. We're the bull's tool.
Okay. As my enemies gather against me, my gaze remains steady, for my ears listen and hear. The righteous flourish like the date palm, thrive like a cedar in Lebanon. Planted in the house of Adonai, they flourish in old age, they remain fruitful, still fresh and bountiful, proclaiming Adonai is upright, in whom there is no flaw. Oh, we're the horns? As a wild bull raises up its horn, you raised my head high and anointed it with fresh oil. So we're the bulls.
No, you raised my head high. The wild bull raises. So who raised in this context? Adonai raised us. The bull is raising the horn.
Oh, I guess it could be read that way. That's interesting. And so we say, Tzadika tamar yifrach ke'erez bavanon yizgeh shetulim beveit Adonai b'chatzrot Eloheinu Yafrichu od yenuvon b'seva deshenim v'ra'ananim yeyu lahagid ki yashar Adonai Tzuri v'lo havlatabo. And because we are not a minyan, we don't conclude with mourner's Kaddish, but we'll come back to this page to say a Kaddish. But now we turn to page 39. Well, I like B. Actually, it doesn't matter. 39A. And we also don't do Baruch Hu because we don't have a minyan. But we begin right after where it says first bracha before the Shema. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bidbaro ma'ariv aravim. B'chokhmah potei asherim et v'nam mishaneitim machaliv et hazmanim esadeh koch b'vishvah. Borei yom v'layla golel or mipnei choshech v'choshet mipnei or umavir yom umevi layla umavdil ben yom uvein layla Adonai tzavaot shemo El chai v'kayam tamidim lo chaleinu leolam va'ed Baruch atah Adonai hamariv haravim.
Technically, I'm a Jewish adult because if we count the days from sunrise and my birthday's tomorrow, it's already been sunset.
I counted you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Who did you count?
1, 2,
Mhm.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I don't count. I'm not Jewish yet, I don't count. Sorry.
Well, you count. You just don't count.
Yeah.
Page 40. Ahavat olam beit Yisrael amcha ahavta Torah u'mitzvot chukim u'mishpatim otanu lemadeta Al kein Adonai Eloheinu v'shachvenu v'kumenu nasiach bechukecha v'nismach b'divrei Toratecha u'v'mitzvotecha le'olam va'ed ki hem chayenu ve'orech yameinu ve'orech yameinu uvahem negeh yomam v'layla yomam v'layla v'yavatecha al tasim memenu le'olamim Baruch atah Adonai ohev amo Yisrael. El Melech Naaman. Page 41. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. V'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavcha u'v'chol nafshecha u'v'chol me'odecha v'hayu advarim ha'ele asher anochi metzavecha hayom al levavecha v'shinantam levanecha v'dibarta bam v'shivtecha b'veitecha uv'lechtecha b'derech uv'shachbecha uv'kumecha ukshartam li'ot al yadecha v'hayu letotafot bein einecha uchtavtam al mezuzot beitecha uvisharecha. And we continue individually on page 42. L'man tizkaru v'asitem et kol mitzvotai v'tem kadoshim le'elohechem ani Adonai Elohechem asher hotzeiti etchem me'eretz Mitzrayim liot lachem Elohim ani Adonai Elohechem emet. And then we turn to page 43b as we read responsibly in the English. You proclaimed the covenant on the seventh day. You declared it and decreed it. We listened and heard it. You loved this day we inherited, delighting in its remembrance. Again, from the time you bestowed it, joy filled the hearts of Yeshurun, the people you redeemed, securing the cause of. You exalted Shabbat as a sign between us forever. In 6 days your world was formed. On the seventh day you rested. To honor your name, they sing songs of praise to the one deserving of praise. And we continue on page 44. U'malchuto b'ratzon kiblu aleihem Moshe Miriam b'nei Yisrael l'chanu shira v'simcha rabba v'yamru chulam mi chamocha b'elim Adonai mi kamocha nedar b'kodesh Nora dilot osef ele malchut charuvanecha bokeyam lifnei Moshe ze eli anu v'yamru Adonai yimloch leolam v'ed v'nemar kifad Adonai Yaakov Ugolo miad chazak mimenu, Baruch ata Adonai, Gal Yisrael. Page 45. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu, Leshalom, Ve'hamidenu Malkeinu Lechaim Ufros Aleinu Sukkot Sukkot Shalom V'yaknenu be'etza tova milefanecha V'hoshienu leman shemecha V'hagen be'yadenu Ushemorteitenu vohenu lechayim uleshalom me'ata ve'ad olam me'ata ve'ad olam ufros aleinu Sukkot, Sukkot, Shalom Echa, Baruch atah Adonai, Aporei Sukkot Shalom Aleinu, V'yakol Amo Yisrael, V'yal Yerushalayim. We continue on page 46 as we rise for Vishamru. Want to start it? Want me to start it? Vishamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat La'asot et ha-Shabbat L'dorotam berit olam Vishamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat La'asot et ha-Shabbat L'dorotam berit olam Beini uvein b'nei Yisrael Oti le'olam Oti le'olam Oti le'olam V'shamaru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat La'asot et ha-Shabbat L'dorotam berit olam Ki sheshet yamim asa Adonai et ha-shamayim ve'et ha'aretz V'shamaru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat La'asot et ha-Shabbat L'dorotam berit olam Uvayom ha-Shvi'i Shavat vayinafash Shavat vayinafash Shavat vayinafash V'shamaru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat La'asot et ha-Shabbat L'dorotam berit olam. And because we don't have a minyan, we don't do the Chatzi Kaddish, and we take a moment for our own silent, private Amidah. The Amidah begins on page 47 in the book, or whatever page is in your heart. shalom bimromav. Uyase shalom aleinu. Ve'al kol Yisrael. Ve'imru, imru, amen. Yase shalom, yase shalom. Shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Yase shalom, yase shalom. Shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Yase shalom, yase shalom. Shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Yase shalom, yase shalom. Shalom aleinu ve'al kol yoshvei tevel. And we don't do a repetition or Kaddish Shalem, but we do go to Kiddush, which is on page 55.
I'm gonna choose who gets to open the ark.
We're not opening the ark tonight.
Oh, man.
Sorry. Do you want to do Kiddush?
Nope.
Really? Your parents say
you
yes.
just get
Do you guys want to do it all together?
No. Kiddush.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu b'shabbat kosho yahava u'vratzon. Inchilanu zikaron lamaase bereshit, ki hu yom techila lemikra'e kodesh, zecher letziat Mitzrayim, ki vanu v'acharta biotanu Mikol ha'amim b'shabbat kodshecha b'yahava u'v'ratzon hinchaltanu.
Baruch atah Adonai mikadesh hashabbatak.
Amen. Do you want a sip of wine?
Nope.
You're missing out on some good cough medicine. Oh my God. Aleinu, page 56. Face the ark. Aleinu l'shabeach v'adon hakol. Face the ark. V'tei kedula li'otzer breshit. Shalo asanu kegoye haratzon. V'lo samanu kamishpachot adama. Shalo sam chalkenu kahem. V'gor aleinu kechol Adonai hu ha'Elohim b'shamayim b'ma'at v'al haaretz mitachat enod page 57. Al kenakavel l'chadon Eloheinu l'irab me'erav b'peret zachaf laha'avir gelulin min ha'aretz laha'eli l'karot shekaritun l'taken olam b'malchut shaddai v'chol b'nei hasar yekru v'shmecha l'hafnot elecha kol roshei haaretz yakiru v'yedu kol yoshvei tevel ki l'cha tikra kol beret tishava kol lashon L'fnecha Adonai Eloheinu yikru v'yipolu v'lifbod shimcha yikar yiteinu v'kablu chulam et ol malchutecha v'timloch aleihem meher alei olam va'ed ki al malchutecha hi u'leme'ad timloch v'kavod kakatu b'torotecha Adonai yimloch le'olam va'ed v'nehemar Adonai l'melech al kol haaretz bayom hahu yeh Adonai echad u'shemo echad. Feel free to be seated. As we remember the following members of our community whose yahrzeits occur this week, this evening we're remembering William Rosenberg, grandfather of Charlie Dibner, and Dwight G. Webb, father of Donna Binder. On February 19th, we remember Estelle Clennett, grandmother of Michael Clennett, Elizabeth Young Spector, aunt of John Young and Barbara Carlin, and Samuel Galchinsky, grandfather of John Galchinsky. On the 21st of February, on the 12th of Adar, we remember Charles Bachman, grandfather of Andrew Bachman, Rabbi David Ganuth, father of Phyllis Giverts, Rose Greenwald, grandmother of Pat Davidson Reef, Dora Kuchar Oppenheim, aunt of Sherry Schatz, and Harry Weiss, grandfather of Susie Safer. On the 13th of Adar, we remember Hattie Clennett, grandmother of Michael Clennett, Mark Levine, grandfather of Mark Levine, and John Richard Paul, brother of Elizabeth Levinson. On the 14th of Adar, we remember Goldie Aronson, mother of Mark and Rob Aronson, and we remember Mihai Siffer, husband of Nora Siffer. And I understand, I think, I heard this from someone else, but I understand that Norman Reef, who was the former husband of Pat Davidson Reef, passed away this week. Is there anyone else we're remembering? Well, on page 30, there is a Kaddish for when there isn't a minyan. It's on page 30, and it's on the left side of the page, which I'll say for all those who are in mourning and those who have yahrzeit. Rabbonu shel olam, Elohei haruchot kol basar, Master of the world, God of the spirit of all flesh, it is revealed and known before you that it is my fervent desire to praise your name and to remember and honor our beloveds by reciting the mourner's Kaddish in the company of a minyan. May our presence here today with our community find favor in your eyes and be accepted and received before you as if we had prayed the Kaddish. May your name, Adonai, be elevated and sanctified everywhere on earth, and may peace reign everywhere. Baruch Shem Kavod Malchuto Le'olam Va'ed. Praise be the name of the one whose glorious sovereignty is forever and ever. Oseh Shalom B'Maramav, Hu Ya'aseh Shalom, Aleinu V'al Kol Yisrael, V'al Kol Yoshvei Tevel, V'yimaru. Amen. May the one who makes peace in the heavens above bring peace to us, to all Israel, and to all humanity. And let us say, Amen. So good Shabbos to you all. Thank you for coming out on this cold night of the beginning of school vacation. Always great to have you. Great to daven next to Leo. Leo. Hey, Leo, that would be a great name for you. Not so much. Okay. Are you a Leo? When's your, oh no, your birthday is like now. I'm a Leo. So what's happening? Well, of course, Purim is happening. So get ready for that. It's going to be here because sadly at the main craft distillery, they're having some sort of a music show with tickets and everything. So we couldn't get in. So we're just going to have a ball here. And that is Saturday night, March 23rd. And then Sunday morning is kind of a little bit more family, well, it's all family friendly, but it's another reading-ish with the Hebrew school. And any rate, we're just gonna have a great grand old time. Shalach Manot, if you haven't signed up for that, it's really a very wonderful thing. Everybody in the congregation gets a basket. And it's what they call a friend raiser also. The Hebrew school makes a lot of money off of this, so it's a great thing to do. And let's see, the 60-plus lunch, okay, you're not into that. Tax help, I need tax help. Support group for parents. Does your child struggle with depression or related disorders that prevent them from engaging in the world? The greatest burden of a parent, watching your child suffer, is even greater when it is carried alone. You are not alone. Boaz Volozny is his name. He's a great new member here. I'm starting a peer-led parent support group in Portland. We will gather to share the pain and wisdom of our lived experience. It says he lives with his wife and 2 daughters in Portland, Maine. He has firsthand experience with depression and anxiety and has several family members with mental health disorders. He often misinterprets the phrase, "How are you doing?" in the literal sense, which leads to unusually awkward, sometimes profound exchanges. So if you're at all interested or you know somebody who is interested in creating this support group, I think it's totally wonderful. And it should have been in your announcements that you got, but I have that here. Is there anything else? Theo's bar mitzvah's next week. Yay! It's going to be awesome. I can tell it. Is there anything else I should be announcing? Anything, any simchas, anything good happen in this world over this week? Yeah. No kidding. Oh, you're doing the Hebrew thing, right? That's wonderful. That's terrific. Thank you. Was it fun? Just say yes. Good. Great. Anything else? Oh, right. Well, you get a week off, right? It's school vacation week. This is going to be great. Maybe we'll have some snow. But I hear that there's snow up north, so we can always go up there.
It snowed in Freeport this morning, unfortunately.
Yeah, it snowed down here, but it snowed like 3 flakes, an
Well,
inch.
we got enough snow that the parking lot of my building had to get plowed, which is not great because my truck is more or less immobilized again. Like, not really, but yes, it is. Like, if I'm sitting at a red light, it tries to stall out, so, I try not to move it around too much anymore, waiting for it to get fixed. That is not a symptom, but yes, it snows before.
Well, I think we should start to conclude with Shalom Aleichem on page 5, and then I'll do Motzi together and go home and curl up. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech, Malachei Hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Bawachem l'shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech, Malachei Hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Baruch Hu Nila Shalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malachei Hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Tzedchem l'shalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malachei Hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu.
No, the kid next door.
You're playing with fire there.
She read the whole, she was doing a Bring You Back book. The little book, you're doing the knowledge book. Yeah, but I'm having trouble, so.
Okay. Whoops. Whoops. Want me to wash your hands? It's an honor. Okay, here we go. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu al netilat yadayim. Amen. Doing song.
No. You remember what I told you.
Shabbat shalom, everybody. Come on, guys. I forgot I have it.
Good job. First is waitress. Yeah, I was still in bed.
There's not prayers for healing for pickup trucks, are there?
What?
There's not prayers for healing for pickup trucks, are there?
I don't know if I don't know, but I'll think about it.
I'm pretty sure that there's not. It was a joke. But this unfortunate turn of events brought to you by, I had a kidney stone on Monday. So I had to drive to Portland to go to the hospital. And so that's why my truck is doing worse than usual now.
So what is the next way? Do you just want me to do the service and you pop in whenever you want to? Or do you want me to wait until you discuss here along with you? But you have to be this way. I don't know where to go. Exactly. Okay, because I don't want to step on you. You're not going to step on me. Keep going. So I just keep going, because if I ask, I don't know that I get the right answer. We'll say no.
Right, we can always say no.
Yeah.
So
So the question is, so tonight is great, you know, but like, I know, we can't be here forever.
And then
So
the,
you've got to keep moving, you know, it's a show, almost, you know.
oh, right. But then, but the thing is, so like, Padre D, I'm so proud, that's why I, pulled back, but then that made you stop singing, so I just need to know, want me just to do my thing and you're there or you're not? Pretty much. How will I know when I'm not there?
Because I'll be singing with you at all times. The only ones I know and I feel comfortable with singing directly are none. But I'm pretty close with Michelle and that. But
All right, but so I should start the next prayer and you'll either start it or join in at some point?
Yes.
Okay, because, sometimes people need a moment to get in their minds. You know, I've been doing this for 40 years now, so I know what comes next. But sometimes people who are really with me want like a second just to remember what the next thing is. And they don't want me to jump in. Oh, and by the way,
Are you listening?
so do you want me just to jump in?
I want you to lead and I'll pretty much not follow along.
So when I'm finished prayer, I should just go on to the next one.
Pretty much. Well, you should just go the same pace you regularly you do and I'll just follow.
Okay. So if there is something that, all right, I'll just do it. I'll just do it. You let me know in advance if there's, something that you want to know, another melody that you want to do or whatever. You guys want to take a
So, I mean, look, I don't think you know, like, so you don't want to start, I understand you don't want to start it, but you can sing, well, I think it's like, in the middle of it. Yeah, so that's what she's saying, so you can shine. You can shine, but then you don't want to shine.
Because your voice is bad.
it's not
No.
fair.
Oh my gosh, that is so not
You
true.
severely people's feelings. It's called white lie.
No, no, no.
Nobody's white lying you. No color lying here.
Right, and I have a lot. I do want to tell you though, like, with the funny comments.
Right.
You gotta dial this
You
down.
gotta dial that down a little bit, because that throws everybody off.
Get them out of your system now. The next weekend,
Well, no, tomorrow we don't want to do that, because there's a lot of people, and they're not gonna like that. Like, people don't want to see you they may interpret it as a disrespect to the rabbi who we love
this
and
isn't
respect,
past tense.
you know.
Yeah, but when you're gonna go tall? I know.
Be quiet,
there.